Hey everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to use OpenAI API with JavaScript Node.js. So let's get started. So first thing, we must have an OpenAI account to get the OpenAI's API key. So just Google OpenAI, you'll be getting their official website over here. Click here and to the top you'll be having this login option, and we are interested in their API platform, so just click that. So make sure that you are creating an account, or else if you already have a ChatGPT account, you can also use that account to log in. And once you are logged in, you must buy OpenAI API credits. So this is paid, you can't use OpenAI API for free. So now to buy credits, you just need to click on your profile icon over here, click it and select your profile, and you need to go to this billing option. So here you need to just click on add credit, and you need to pay using your card and add credits. So I have added $10 worth of credits over here. So this is fine. This is with setting up your OpenAI account. Next thing is, let's go with the code. So for that, to the top you're having this documentation. Open it in a new tab, and here you'll be having an entire guide how to use OpenAI API with all their features they are offering. And here we are having a quick view, and we are having code for Node.js. But if you go to this quick start, here they would have given an entire tutorial how to use the package to install as well as the code. So we can just literally follow it. First is setting up our environment variable, next installing the package, which is OpenAI, and next one is going to be the code. So you must have Node.js, because only with that we can run our JavaScript code. So if you don't have Node.js already installed on your system, you can just click on the card that is appearing on top. I have done an entire video on that. So let's begin with the code. So this is the code for JavaScript. I can just copy this, and here I'm having a empty folder in my Visual Studio Code. So I will just go here and name the file as new.js, and I'll just paste the code over here. So the only thing that we are missing here is the OpenAI API key. So to get the API key, again go back to the profile, and here we are having API keys. Select here and just select create new secret key, and you can just give any name that you want and select a project. If you want any permissions or restrictions, you can just change it. I am fine with this, and just click on create secret key and copy the key and select done. And in case if you feel your key has been compromised, you can delete it anytime, and never share this key with anyone or put this key in the front end code, because if someone gets access to this key, they will be using your credits and you will be losing your money. Alright, so be careful over there. And after copying the secret key, click on new file and have it as .env. So this is a good practice. We need to have this secret key in a .env file. Okay, so here it's going to be OpenAI underscore API underscore key and equal to, we're just going to directly paste the API key like this. This is fine. Save it, and now we can install two packages. One is, they have clearly mentioned in the documentation, right? It's going to be npm install OpenAI, and put a space. Another one is going to be .env to load our API key from the .env file. So it's going to be .env, and hit enter, and that's it. Both the packages have got installed. And go to the top, it's going to be import .env from .env. That's the import, and you just need to add this also in the next line. Yeah, .env.config. So this code is basically used to get our OpenAI API key value. Okay, that's the purpose of this code. And inside this OpenAI object, so it's going to be curly bracket, and inside that it's going to be API key, and that's it. Process.env OpenAI API key. So this variable should be same as this variable that you are using over here. It needs to be the same. So that's basically the code, and we are using this OpenAI to create a chat completion, and this is the model that we will be using, GPT-4o mini in the case, and role is user. This is going to be the role for our system, and this is the place where we will be giving our input prompt. So in ChatGPT we will give an input prompt, right? So this is the place that we will be using to give our input prompt. And in case if you want to change the model, we are also having a ton of models available. Like here is the models. They have so many models to offer, and if you want to see the pricing, here is the input cost and the output cost for million tokens. So currently I'm using GPT-4o mini. If I want to go with GPT-4o, I can just copy this particular model name. I can just copy this and I can just change it like this. So this is basically how you change the model. So now let's just give a prompt and see if our code is working. So I can just go here and ask, give me a 10-line poem on nature. Yeah, I'm getting that recommended. Yeah, so this is fine, and we are storing the response in this completion variable, and we are consoling completion choices.message. So the response will also have a lot of metadata, so we are just ignoring that and directly accessing the message. Okay, so for running this, it's going to be node space your file name with a .js extension and hit enter. Okay, I have got an error. So it says cannot use import statement outside a module. So to solve this, just go to your package.json file and put here a comma. Just add type colon within double quotes module. All right, and save it inside your package.json. And if I go here and run the same command again, this time, as you can see, I have got the response, and the response is present inside content. So this is the main response that we are getting, our poem. So what we can do here is go to message and put dot content. That's it. This will basically directly print the poem itself. And if I run it, here you can see I've directly got the poem as a response, ignoring all the other parameters. And next thing is, what if you wanted to have only less output tokens or less response, because it's also getting charged. Okay, so for that we can just have here another parameter called as max tokens. So just go here, max tokens. For this purpose I'll just go with 20. Okay, which is super less. I guess we'll be getting 1 line or 2 lines, and the prompt is going to be the same. But now if you see, I'm getting only 2 lines, and the reason is because I've given the max output tokens as 20. So in case if you have a use case where you have to like have a control on users generating the output, you can just use it based upon your use case. So that's it. And if you go to the documentation, they have a lot of other things going on. You have the vision, image generation, audio, text to speech, embeddings. We have structured outputs in case if you want to get the output in a specific form, you can also use that. And socket, fine tuning, distillation, like there are so many things available. You can just go through it and use it. This is just like a basic demo, and I hope you would have found this video useful, guys. Do check the playlist of my channel. I've done a lot of videos in OpenAI, Gemini AI APIs, AI tools, and programming in general. Check the playlist, subscribe me. Thanks for watching.